ChatGerry, the influence of normal range percentages of glucose energy on multiple diabetes complications, number 1406, VMT sharp 737, TDA sharp 020, October 27, 2025, Gerald C. EclaireMD Foundation, category, diabetes complications, preface, my weight first crossed the overweight threshold, BMI 25, about 170 pounds, in 1985 at age 38. 5 years later, I fainted from hypoglycemia at the Hong Kong airport, and blood tests showed my glucose above 300 mg per deciliter, my first diagnosis of type 2 diabetes. By 1994, at age 47, I suffered 2 cardiac episodes linked to stress and diabetes, while leading a high-tech company in Silicon Valley. After 5 hospitalizations, I realized in 2002, at age 55, that life mattered more than fame, power, or money. Selling my company to save my health became one of my best decisions. Still, I remained unaware of how to manage diabetes properly, and relied only on medications. For 20 years, from 1990 to 2010, I followed prescriptions faithfully, not realizing that drugs alone could not stop the damage caused by obesity and diabetes. By 2010, I had developed diabetic retinopathy, neuropathy, and severe kidney disease requiring dialysis. My final wake-up call. I finally understood that I must take control of my own health, instead of depending solely on physicians and drugs. Starting in 2010, I built my own medical AI system on my iPhone to track daily food, carbohydrate and sugar intake, hydration, walking steps, sleep, stress, and 4 key biomarkers: body weight, glucose, blood pressure, and lipids. Over 16 years, from 2010 to 2025, I collected more than 4 million data points, creating a comprehensive record of my metabolic life. This database revealed 2 clear phases. The first 20 years, from 1990 to 2010, of drug dependency, caused 91% of my recent stroke incident, while the next 16 years, from 2010 to 2025, of drug-free lifestyle control contributed only 9%. My hemorrhagic stroke on June 21, 2025, resulted from cerebral microvascular calcification caused by long-term diabetes, worsened by an acute hypertensive surge of 175 mm of mercury that day. The bright white calcification spots on my CT scan confirmed what my data had predicted years earlier. At 79, I have lived half my life with diabetes and its complications. Yet I have proven that knowledge, data, and discipline can rebuild health, even after decades of harm. I deeply thank the Stanford University medical system for saving my life multiple times. Diabetes took my mother at 81 and my brother-in-law at 46, showing that it respects no boundary of race, gender, or age. VMT and TDA study summary. To study diabetic complications comprehensively, I use the normal glucose energy percent, within 7,150 mg/dl, as the output strain. This variable measures how long glucose remains in the safe range, representing metabolic stability. The 4 input stressors were fasting glucose, FPG, visceral fat percent, food portion size, and carbohydrate and sugar intake. The VMT energy contribution ratios were: FPG is 28%, VF percent is 25%. Food portion is 21%, carbs and sugar is 26%. FPG ranked highest because it reflects insulin function, the defining marker of diabetes. The analysis also identified 2021 as the metabolic turning point, when normal glucose energy percent reached 91%, and physics-based cumulative VMT energy 97%. After 2021, both remained at healthy, stable levels. The same dataset was analyzed through mathematics-based topological data analysis, TDA, principal component analysis, PCA, reduced the multidimensional data into 3 main components. Both 2D and 3D diagrams showed geometric contraction from 2017 to 2025. The earlier years appeared scattered, reflecting unstable metabolism, while later years clustered tightly, indicating stable and balanced health. Polar charts comparing 2018, 2021, and 2025 confirmed this transition, with 2021 again marking the decisive turning point. Conclusion. Both VMT and TDA analyses confirmed that 2021 represented a clear shift from metabolic instability to balance, when glucose energy level stays within the normal range for more than 90% of the total time. Multiple diabetic complications, including neuropathy, nephropathy, cardiovascular disease, chronic kidney disease, cardiomyopathy, and MASH, declined sharply. VMT quantifies how each stressor contributes to total metabolic energy load, while TDA visualizes the geometric stabilization of health conditions. Together, they demonstrate that disciplined self-management can reverse decades of diabetic damage, proving that real healing comes from daily lifestyle actions, not from medication alone. Disclaimer: I write this paper not for fame, but to share what I have learned so others can understand their health, prevent disease, and live longer, healthier lives. This content is for educational reference only and not medical advice. No doctor-patient relationship is created. You may share this summary freely, but it must not be altered or republished as your own. Copyright Gerald C.